I think there's a very narrow way of thinking about recovery and recovery from PTSD and all the things that can affect first responders. And I'm I fell into that hole of the only thing that can help me is therapy and medication. I had no idea that there was this other world, meaning Horse Sense North out there, that could bring me such life, such connection. And it was so visceral.
When they approached me with that program with Above and Beyond, again, I was like, wow, thing with horses, shoveling clouds and rainbows and whatever. And I was more into traditional ways. I was like, oh, I'm going to speak to a therapist and I'm going to do this and I'm going to cope on my own. And I decided to give a shot. That's what I said to the sergeant in question that approached me with the program. I was like, okay, I'll give a shot. Best decision I've ever made. In my entire life, this is the best decision I could make. Ever.
The value in the Above and Beyond program overflows into your everyday life. And the tools that Carmen and the herd at Horse Sense North give you are invaluable. I use them every day.
Working with horses is something that I've come to learn has immeasurable value. To stand there peacefully and quietly, brushing them, talking to them, just having them stare at you. It brings your mind to a different place. It helps settle you. The horses don't judge you. They don't criticize you. They just are there with you. They accept you for who you are right now. And I think a program that allows people that opportunity is unique, and they'll never experience that anywhere else. You won't get that in therapy. You won't get that in critical incident sessions. You won't get that in an office setting with mental health professionals.
It's something special with horses. You have to live it to understand it.
For me, Horse Sense North is a safe place, and I think that was a huge thing for me when I came here, was that I wanted to have a spot where I felt comfortable and that I could express myself how I wanted to, when I wanted to, and Carmen made that possible.
I truly love working with everyone who comes to Horse Sense North from all different backgrounds and walks of life. And I'm really passionate about working with first responders. When I was in college, in my second year at Dawson College studying social services, I was there during a school shooting. And that day really changed my life in so many ways. One of the ways is I believe it gave me a deeper appreciation and maybe a little insight into the lives of first responders. I don't think I'd be sitting here today if they hadn't done their job as they do every day. And luckily for me, they were there for me as well, so that I wasn't a number or a casualty. And it's because of their bravery, their organization, their skills, their teamwork, that I'm sitting here. So for me to see this program, Above and Beyond, come to fruition, actually supporting first responders, is such a gift. It's such a full circle for me to be able to have the chance to give back to those who serve us.
Carmen's ability to want to give back to the very group of people that saved her life. this program, the Above and Beyond program, in itself, the way I look at it, that Carmen's already saved a life. She saved my life. I can't express enough of how valuable this Above and Beyond program is. It should be readily available. It's the glue. Above and Beyond is literally the glue that holds us together in this world, in this job that we do.
It feels safe. You can talk, you can feel the way you need to feel, and that's fine. There's no pressure. It's almost a relief. Makes things so much lighter. Like the uniform wears off.
To be in a spot where with people that I didn't know and feel as comfortable is rare. It blew the stigma out of the way for me.
In a professional level, it takes, in my experience, it has taken years to see the changes that I've seen take place in a matter of weeks. As a therapist, I'm constantly asking myself and my client, what's the path to healing? How do we get there? What's this going to look like? What can we bring along for the ride? So how do we heal is what this program answers. And it provides us with all of the tools and the knowledge and the practical application for how we can start to heal ourselves, right? Within the context of the herd, within the context of our family, within the context of our work, we can heal.
The most important parts of this program is really to realize that I'm not the only one. Because again, the alpha type kicks in. I got this, I got that. No, I don't. No, I don't, and I'm not the only one, that's fine. What I learn, and I'm always learning from the program, well, I apply it every day now.
What Grace did for me in a matter of hours does not compare to the time I've spent in therapy. Doesn't compare. I've never felt more understood. I've never felt more connected. I don't know of a time that I've ever felt as moved.
The program will definitely help me to stay longer. In my trade field of work as a police officer, now I can see more myself doing this for 30 years, maybe more.
Coming here to this program Above and Beyond at Horse Sense North truly has changed my life. Even my family members have noticed it. But what's interesting is that I also feel that some of my animals have noticed it as well. There's just more of a calmness.
It's so helpful in day-to-day life, as a parent, as a husband, but even more so in policing, because you have to transition between, a caregiver to, you have to arrest somebody. So it's so, and in all first responding, it's so relatable.
Part of nourishing your soul and working through trauma, nutrition has so much to do with it. The highlight of lunch hour is definitely lunch when Carmen says, "Yay, it's lunchtime." It's like, you wonder what Aquila has made for us today.
I looked forward to it coming and the smell, but also I always looked forward to his explanation of the food, because he's so passionate about the food. So I'd be like, "All right, what are we eating today, man?" And he would just go off on this tear with such happiness and such joy and expression of talking to the ingredients and the process. it just really, it made the experience more homey and comfortable.
It's really important for me to be able to nourish our participants right from the land where we're working. I love going out and harvesting ingredients that I know are really wholesome and really healthy. And preparing delicious food for people is always a great way to connect.
Food is cleansing, and you've got, like Horse Sense North has it all, just everything.
Transitioning to the online portion, you have that connection now with these other group members. You look forward to those weekly meetings.
Everything that we see in the program and we touch base on, and keeping touch weekly basis on Zoom with the people from the program, from the group we are into. I've never heard about that. Never. That's the first time, and I was actually not shocked, but impressed because the results are there.
The beauty of being online and being committed to the other people that are in your group. You want to make sure that you're supporting yourself. You want to make sure that you're supporting them.
And even now, after that, the 7 weeks, I'm still going to keep in touch with the other people from the group.
I know that we will continue, the participants will continue to reach out to each other. It's like, I really do, I've got your six.
Like the connections are much deeper. It's something that, it's not just, hey, how are you, kind of text messaging randomly. It's something that I feel like I'm going to stay connected with everyone that have been involved with this program.
This program needs to succeed. It needs to succeed and continue on.
It's just going to be so beneficial for so many people, I think. And whether it's somebody who's dealing with PTSD, or somebody who maybe wants a leadership role, or wants to take, or maybe they're transitioning to a new position at work. Like it's so applicable to first responders' lifestyles.
This program, Above and Beyond, is so connected to my heart that I would absolutely love to see everybody be able to access it. Every single one of us, where the rubber meets the road, where just everybody.
I cannot speak for everybody, but I very do believe that there's people out there, colleagues, because they're all colleagues for me, that they do suffer, and you don't have to suffer. This program can be a game changer, and I strongly believe this can save lives in all sense.
Full disclosure, I have been suicidal in the past. I'm thanks to a lot of different things, and especially Horse Sense North, I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like I have purpose in my life, and Horse Sense North was a big part of that. So to all my brothers and sisters who are lacking hope and joy and are just at the end of their rope and feel like dying is the only way, if you could just please pick up the phone and do this one thing, which is to open your heart for a moment to Horse Sense North and what they have to offer, and take a minute to breathe and let this deep connection happen to you up there at Horse Sense North. Just do it. Just try it. There's no reason why our careers that we've given our lives to should end our life.
My hopes for Above and Beyond are that any first responder that can get here. That the barriers are removed, whether they're financial, geographical, whatever they are, that those barriers are removed so that the healing can begin.